All right, y'all, so we're checking sets this evening here. Now I want to talk about weather because this is just textbook here weather movements for critters, right? So it's raining right now. Today is the first day that it has got out of the 30s in almost a week. Last night was the first night that it didn't get below freezing in over a week. We had a frost, but it didn't get below freezing. Now I set this property up. This is my fourth check on it, right? I've got 6 sets here. I've only caught 1 coon and 4 checks. But I know the critters are here, right? They're just holed up because of the weather. Obviously we had a good warm up. Critters move for weather patterns, right? So we come here to the first set of the day, and we've got just a beautiful skunk here. These are my favorite critters. I mean, this critter here, if you're looking from a monetary standpoint, this critter here is worth more than a coon, simply because it's a perfect skunk. It's got perfect with white stripes all the way down its back. I'm going to take the essence out of it. This is awesome for me to see. I don't mind at all catching skunks. But anyway, I just walked past the live trap that I've got in the property. That also had a skunk in it. So we're 2 for 6. I've got 4 more sets left to check. But yeah, this just goes to show these critters, they just don't move every night. And you know, you just got to kind of wait them out. So we've got rain right now. We're going to have another flip cold front. It's going to turn off real cold tomorrow. So these critters should move again tonight. 2 good day movements. I'm expecting stuff tomorrow too, but there's skunk number 1. I've got skunk number 2. I'll show you. I went ahead and dispatched him. He was in a live trap. And then we'll check the other sets, but hopefully we've got something here. This particular set was nothing more than just a small drainage ditch going through this kind of scraggly looking overgrown stuff here. We've got just a major deer trail here, and I had the dog proof set right there, just, you know, kind of an intersection point, because everything will run these deer trails. But yeah, just a beautiful skunk. I'm gonna go ahead and take the old Air Force Talon here. We're gonna put a real slow 25 caliber pellet through this skunk. There's an awfully good chance he won't spray by that slow bullet, and then we're gonna move on. As you guys can probably hear, it's starting to rain, so we're checking in the rain tonight. I'm gonna get him taken care of and we'll move on. All right, so there's a skunk dispatched, of course, using the Air Force Talon SS. That slow bullet. I can smell a little skunk, but it's not like he's sprayed completely, so I'll be able to harvest all the essence out of him. Guys, you need to be dispatching with a slow bullet if you want to do this. I have no problems, but anyway, it's raining. It's getting dark in a hurry. I gotta go take care of them other critters, but anyway, that's the deal. I always just carry a trash bag with me. Throw them in there and take them home. It kind of mitigates the smell a little bit. You're not gonna get rid of it all, but that's part of trapping. So anyway, good deal. All right, so back down here in this creek, just got taking care of that other skunk. So 2 skunks, 2 for 2. Come down here to set number, that's set number 3. This is set number 4. We had a coon in this set yesterday. We got another coon in it today. They must be coming from that way because I'm not catching them in that set. There must be just 1 lone coon. That's a nice big coon there. He's just all muddy. But anyway, the power of weather, guys. Weather and critter movements. So, like I said, I set these sets out, 4 days ago. Caught 1 critter yesterday, and then today we are 3 for 4, and I still got 2 more sets to check on this setup, on this particular property. Not just the whole line, but just on this property. That's how important weather can be. I've got high hopes, for today in general with all my sets, simply because of the weather movement. I'm gonna be checking in the rain, but it's worth it whenever you're catching the fur. So I'm gonna get that guy taken care of there, reset that trap. I don't care, it's all muddy, but them coons don't worry about it. So anyway, it's raining, it's blowing, it's so nasty out here. But it's not freezing, the critters are moving. All right, y'all, so I circled back to that first live trap here. I'll show you. This is just in the landowner's backyard here. They had a skunk coming in every day they told me about. You know, obviously they're cool to look at, but you don't want to have them getting underneath your house and different things like that. So they said it was coming. He must be working around this propane tank. So anyway, they've got dogs that they have running around, and so I didn't want anything to mess with the catch, even if I would set a dog proof. So anyway, there's that nice skunk. He's dispatched there in the live trap. I'm gonna take him out. I just had it set just right here next to the propane tank, right where the landowner has seen it, and worked out real well. So anyway, we got that taken care of for the landowner, and you know, these are little things that you can do to help gain permission. You know, not only are you gaining a, you know, what I would consider a very valuable pelt there, but you know, it also lets me trap this this creek on their adjoining property. So all good. I'm gonna get him thrown in the bag there with the other skunk, and we'll move on. All right, so there you go, guys. I get a lot of questions about skunks. Now, to be quite honest, if I'm running in my personal truck, I usually I'm moving along, you know, and I just throw them in. Every once in a while, I'll throw them in a bag. However, you know, I'm working so many hours this year, and you know, I'm not able to trap out of my personal truck. I'm actually trapping out of my work truck. So you know, I'm using this trash bag, try to kind of keep the smell down. You know, you get to the job site, everybody says, oh, you must have caught a skunk last night. So anyway, yeah, try to do that. It helps a little bit, just try to keep the scent from running around. Like I said, you're not gonna ever get completely away from the scent of skunks, but you know, there's this little thing here you can do. At least whenever I throw them in the back of the truck, you know, at least all my tools and stuff won't smell so bad. So anyway, that's the deal. Like I said, you know, with work, you know, I'm trapping out of my work truck, so it's a little bit different. We are at the let's see, we checked 4 or 5. This is a 6th set. So anyway, 6th set, 4th critter. 4 for 6. Boy, it's so nasty out here. I'm squinting because the rain's blowing in my face. Anyway, 4 out of 6 sets. I'll take that any day. Like I said, these sets sat here for a while because it was cold. The critters weren't moving. So this set here, I'll show you real quick. This was just a dog proof. That's a big old coon. You just can't see him because he's all wet. Anyway, I got him on a toggle right there. There's a little, what I'm calling a creek, but it's not much of a creek. Anyway, I'm standing on one side of the deer trail, just a big deer trail that crosses. So I've got an intersection point. They're coming through and they're crossing. Big coon. So anyway, guys, man, it's so nasty. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm expecting a lot more for the rest of the line, just because, you know, critter movement. Now it'll be dark before I get to the next location, so I won't film it, but if I do get a chance, I'll throw everything together tonight and just give you the numbers and show you how effective weather is. So anyway, guys, I got water dripping off my camera. I can't afford to screw up another one this year. We'll see you guys back at the house. All right, y'all, so I do apologize. I got home tonight and I got busy and I got the skin, and then I realized, hey, I was going to show you guys today's catch. Here it is. I've already got it skinned. So anyway, had just an excellent day today, and I kind of knew that going in, definitely after that first location. So let me just wrap up for you. Obviously, you can see the pile of fur here, but we played those weather patterns, right? And anyway, today ended up the day. Now I checked, I had 30 sets out in 5 different locations. I had 6 sets at each location, just to give you guys kind of perspective. So I mean, I was trapping, you know, essentially 5 different groups of critters, right? You know, they were spread out. Anyway, all small game sets, all either dog proofs, 1.5 blind sets, or 1.5 pocket sets. Anyway, ended up the day, I just skinned, there was 13 coons there, and I had 3 skunks. I also released, 2 small coons, and then there was 2 possums that I also released. So anyway, if we figure that up real quick, it's 21 critters out of 30 sets. Now that's, what is that? It's like a 70% average on 30 sets. Now that is really, really good. I'm not saying you're going to do that every single time. Now, as I said before, these sets have soaked for 4 days. Yesterday I caught 3 coon, right? So just to kind of put that in perspective, you know, I caught 10 more coon today than I did yesterday on the same amount of sets. The only difference was the weather pattern, right? It warmed up. Now you have to remember, you know, a lot of people, I think, are under the impression that these critters are just moving every night, and that's just not the case, right? Especially right now. Right now we're in that transition. It's not the rut yet, and, you know, we're kind of past that whole early season type deal. These coons, you know, even the big males the boars that I skinned tonight, they've still got an inch of fat on them. They're not rutting yet. So what that means is, basically, you know, if it gets cold, these critters they'll just go dormant. They'll just hole up for a couple of days, right? Now that's not always the case. Obviously, I had small game sets out. You know, I didn't have any canine sets out. Obviously, the cold kind of seems to push the coyotes, canines. You know, they don't really have those fat stores, so it'll get them going, you know, a little bit more. But whenever it gets cold, this stuff here, the skunks especially, you know, skunks just like a coon, he'll den up or you know, go dormant. Yeah, they'll just hole up. So we had a big warm spell, and it produced, right? That's a great catch off of 30 sets. Now, like I said, it's not that I go out and do that every single day. Honestly, we probably end up with these warm-ups, you know, out of our 2.5 month, almost 3 month season here. This will probably happen 8 to 10 times a season, you know, where you'll go out and you'll just get that huge warm-up after a long cold snap, and the critters will just move. You know, if I was running a big line, this was the time where I would be looking at the weather forecast and saying, hey, I need 75, 80, 100 sets out right now because I know I'm going to have those huge catches with that warm-up. Obviously, this year I'm not trapping that much, but it's still, you know, you can still kind of see with the numbers. You know, it's a very good time. And you can put this into perspective. You know, if you're a hobby trapper, obviously most of us are, look at that weather forecast. Go set out 10 sets right before that warm-up if you don't have a lot of time to catch it. You know, you can really play these weather movements. And, you know, like I said, I think a lot of people are just under the impression that critters move every single night, and that's just not the case. Yes, you know, you may have the odd. Obviously, I caught coon last night, you know, but I caught a lot more tonight because of the weather. So just something to put into perspective, guys. You know, this is stuff that you just kind of learn over the years. I've got a lot of years under my belt of seeing these little things and putting 2 and 2 together and being like, oh, well, why'd I catch that much? We go look back. Well, it warmed up, or you had a big front move through, or something happened, right? And over time, you put these things together, and you know, you can create patterns. I know a lot of you guys aren't fishing guys, but it's the same difference, or it's similar to fishing. You know, where you know, them fish don't really bite on a high pressure, you know, but right before a storm, they go crazy. So you know, no different. Critters move with weather. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, take some of this stuff and put it to good use. I really think it'll help you out on your line. As many of you guys know, also we kind of rearranged the back 40 there. Got some new posters and stuff, but I want to give a shout out to John real quick. You guys see that is just an awesome decal he sent me, John, at redneckstickers.com. I'll leave a link below. You guys can check him out if you want some custom decals. Man, he did an excellent job making a new logo for the channel. He's got Coon Creek Outdoors with a long spring trap, trapping at its best down there. I mean, that looks professional. So, John, I appreciate it. Go check him out if you guys looking for some custom stickers, decals, design work. He does all sorts of things. Alright, so with that being said, y'all, as always, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. It really helps me out. As always, leave a comment. I really enjoy reading your comments. Let me know if you guys have ever had any experience with weather movements, weather patterns, different things like that. I'd enjoy hearing about it. So, I'll sign off here. As always, y'all, I appreciate the view, and we'll see y'all in the next one.